This is Yogesh Popat, and today again we are here with a very interesting topic which is basically related to grade 11, that is the derivation of equations of motion by calculus method. We know the three equations of the kinematics which is applicable for uniformly accelerated body. When the acceleration of the body becomes constant, these three equations are very much helpful, which relates the different parameters of motion like final velocity, initial velocity, displacement, constant acceleration and time. So today we are going to discuss about the calculus part, how to derive it with the calculus method. In the previous classes we would have studied with the graphical method, how to derive the three equations of kinematics for uniformly accelerated body by graphical method. So today we are going to discuss it with the calculus method, starting with the very first equation, that is V is equals to U plus AT. In all the derivations, the symbols will have their usual meanings, like V will always indicate final velocity, U will always indicate initial velocity, A will always indicate acceleration, that will be constant, T will always indicate time, S will always indicate displacement. Starting with the topic, first equation is V is equals to U plus AT. This is the first equation. In the graphical method also you have started this with calculating the acceleration. You must have drawn this graph. This is U and this is V and this is T, and you would have calculated the slope of this graph. The slope of velocity time graph gives acceleration. So in this calculus method also we have to start with the definition of acceleration. The definition of acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. In terms of differentiation, it may be written as A is equals to dV by dt. This is the definition of acceleration, rate of change of velocity. How we pronounce this part, differentiation of velocity with respect to time. This we had a discussion on the calculus part when we had a discussion on the calculus method, how to find out the integration and differentiation of x to the power, and then in that case we had a discussion on this part. So acceleration is the rate of change of velocity, that is A is equals to dV by dt. From here you can write dV is equals to A dt. dV is equals to A dt. Now after this part we have to integrate it. After this part what we have to do? We have to integrate it. So this expression is to be integrated. How we are going to integrate it? Integration dV is integration A dt. Now here if you see the time is changing, this dt indicates the change in the parameter. If it is written dt, that means the change in time. If it is written dV, that is change in velocity. Here there is no parameter of t, there is no function of t, so this A will be treated as a constant, which is constant in the beginning also itself. I told you that acceleration will be constant throughout the derivational part, so it can be written as integration dV is equals to A integration of dt. This is the symbol for integration. Now we have to put the limit. So I have taken already, the velocity will change from U to V. U is the initial velocity and V will be the final velocity. So this will be U and this will be V. That means the velocity is changing from U to V. Lower limit is U, upper limit is V. And time duration you may take it as T1 to T2 or from 0 to T2. In the beginning, if the time duration you have considered to be 0, so the time it will take from 0 to T. You can understand with this diagram also. When we started analyzing the journey of a body, we have taken the initial velocity to be U, and at this point if the velocity becomes V, at the beginning of the analysis we have taken time 0, and at this point if you have taken time t. So velocity is changing from U to V and time is changing from 0 to t, so the same limit I have kept here. Now what will be the integration of dV, which is a very basic formula of integration. The integration of dV is V. So how I will write V in bracket, upper limit upside, lower limit downside, so U to V, upper limit and lower limit and upper limit. In this integration of dt will be t, so lower limit is 0 and upper limit is t. Now how to solve it? We have to keep first upper limits in this case. So upper limit is v, so I will write v. Now we have to put it lower limit, that is u. So upper limit minus lower limit, that is v minus u, is equals to a. Here upper limit is t and lower limit is 0. So upper limit I will put t here, t minus lower limit, that is 0, t minus 0. So you got v is equals to u plus AT. This is the first equation of kinematics. V is equals to u plus AT, and that's what we have to derive here. Okay, now